Alright guys, so today I'm going to do a live stream and I want to tell you guys that I wanted to go back into Sky Factory 3, but I did not want to do it in a Let's Play sort of fashion because, as you guys know, I have been doing Sky Factory 3 videos for a little bit on my channel and I just don't want anything to happen and don't want people to kind of yell at me. So I'm deciding to do a live stream for my Sky Factory 3 thing, and if it goes well, then I probably will go and just stream more of this in the future. So without further ado, let's go in to the stream and we'll just do this. And hold on guys, I don't mean to start this off here, but I'm going to have to add existing real quick. I'm sorry. But again, we will need to do this, and there we go. There we go. So yeah, Sky Factory 3. Super fun. Super fun. And I like this so much. You guys don't understand how fun this is, but we are going to create a new world today. Now, I have my Sky Factory 3 YouTube world and also my other thing, my new world, but today I'm going to call this streaming world. Hopefully, though, I can spell. Dang it. No. Don't worry, guys. I will get myself a new keyboard. But for now, we're just going to have to do this. And the custom world that we're going to do is going to be Garden of Glass. There we go. And we're going to use cheats. And we're not going to use bonus chest right now, but we will choose these. And I'm not going to choose a C at all. And yeah. So let's start this, and I'm planning for this stream to be around 2 to 3 hours, maybe. I know this is going to be longer than my first stream that my second stream that I did. Because if you guys saw my second stream, I was streaming Destiny 2 content, and I cut it short because of my sister, and I apologize for that. But luckily, this stream won't be an issue because there's no one to bother me right now. So that's some good news right there. And yeah, so as soon as we go and start, we can just, as soon as this loads up, we can start. But we have to wait, of course. So let me go and take a drink real quick. Oh, there we go. It started. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So there's a lot to do. And oh dear. Colin says, "Hey, can I be in your stream?" No, you cannot. Because this is single player. And I have been thinking lately, do you guys want to do a multiplayer stream? Do you want me, Shane, or me, Hale, and Colin to do a stream? A multiplayer Let's Play? Because we can do that. But we haven't done that lately, so that's why we're not going to do that. But I haven't talked to my friends about it, but of course I will go and do that, and I will probably do some streaming, but for now we're not going to do that, and we're just going to have to wait until something happens. Now, I want to see if we can get our resources today, because last time we were able to do that. And there we go. We have around 2-ish or 2 of this stuff, which I don't really like a whole lot, so I will have to get rid of this. And if we don't die, of course, then we can start to get on top of here. So we have 13 or 14 pieces of wood, but if we create ourselves a sapling, then we can place it down here, and then we can start growing a tree. And I just wanted to take Santa sleigh over and visit you at your house. Colin's face reveal. Wow, Colin. Alright, so we have an oak sapling. Now, what you guys don't know is that if I press shift and right click, I can create pebbles. Now, you might be asking, Gabe, what are pebbles? Well, pebbles are a basis for cobblestone. So if we do this, we can make cobblestone right here. I know it's cheating, but, well, it's not technically cheating, but since you're going to have an automated cobble gen later, it's okay, technically. So we might as well just do this so that we can skip to the Stone Age right away. And I have tons of stone right now. I'm going to create more of this stuff because it's amazing. So now this is going to be the most exciting part of the stream. Do you guys want to see it? Let's start. So what you guys don't know is that if you twerk on a tree, you can actually wait it to grow. And I don't know what's happening. It has happened before, but unfortunately, I don't know what's happening. Or maybe I have to go farther back. But that's fine. So we will go and do this. And be careful. Don't fall down the void. And there we go. This tree has grown magic. Absolute magic right now. I know. And we've already gotten our first bit of wood. Yeah, it grew. I know. So, we can actually get more saplings, but first, we need to create ourselves a crafting bench here, and then after that, we will need to make a crook. And a crook is very simple, by the way. You just require some sticks, and you can make a crook. Simple. And this gets a high when you so when you cook some leaves, you get a high chance of getting a oak sapling and also this silkworm, and I will show you this to you guys as soon as we are able to do more stuff. But for now, we're going to have to do this, and we have a lot here. We have 2 apples, 5 saplings, and also, no, 6 saplings, and also these 2 silkworms. So we will need to create more, and to save time, I'm going to create slabs. You may not think it's bad, but of course it's not. But we'll see. And Colin says, "I'm home. I'm come visit your house. Just get Rudolph ready." I think. Jeez, Colin. Why can't Colin be normal like everyone else? I don't know why. Wow. So, yeah. I sure hope I don't die, because that would be super, super annoying. It's very annoying. So, yeah. So we're going to have to create some tools here. And once we do that, we can start making ourselves a stone pickaxe so that we can get ourselves some mining here. And I am normal. What are you saying? I mean, I was joking, Colin. Don't you see the irony of it? Oh, I guess that's not irony, but whatever. I love my YouTube life. I do. It's kind of funny. My YouTube channel's funny. People are... Question. What's the end goal of what you're doing here? So there is technically no end goal, but there are a list of achievements here, and you're gonna see this in a second. See this? There are a lot of stuff that we can do in this mod pack. But my goal is to finish up this achievement book. And he says, but my merch, buy. No, I'm not going to buy your merch. How many times do I have to tell you, Colin? Oh, jeez. Guys, if you see Colin's comments, just note that it's not a big deal. Because I don't have the money for merch anyways. And I think the merch looks a little crappy. Jeez. So, we have a bunch of stuff here, so we can actually make another tree, and you guys are actually going to see me, expand this out, and I will expand this out. So, what I will do is I will go and make some more pebbles. I just need to spam right click or just hold right click down to continuously get pebbles. Because we need a lot of these pebbles. We need a lot of them. So, the amount of pebbles... So, if you... 4 stacks of 64 pebbles does equal 64... or a stack of cobble. So, our goal is to go and get as much cobble as we possibly can. And I have around 3 stacks, so we should probably get around more. And I don't know what's going to happen until we get this. Okay, cool. So, let's go make this here. And I just want to tell you guys that I enjoy watching Sundays and Craner's Sky Factory 3 videos because they're pretty good. And what are you saying? I can't see this. I'm gonna have to zoom this in. My bad. Told you if you create a better shirt, I'll choose it. But I don't know why you don't like it. Oh wait, I forgot because I put it in Word and not on a professional site. Oh dear. People. Ignoring Colin's comments, we are going to go and continue this here. And I only have one torch, so we might as well put this down here. Nice. So, we can actually go and make ourselves a furnace. Since we're not available to make cobble, or well, no, but since we cannot make a slab furnace, we might as well just make the regular furnace, but it's very easy, and we're going to have to create this down here. But first, let's go and create this, and let's work on this again, and we'll see what happens. Probably nothing special, really. What the heck? Okay. Alright. So, what we can do is if you press the the little baking key on your keyboard and press shift at the same time, you can actually chop down all the wood at once. But we will have to do this, and I'm sorry, I need to go and do this. And we have 18 saplings. That's amazing. Right, guys? Right? Right? Yeah. And there's still more stuff that we need to get, so we might as well do that. So if we make ourselves more of this stuff, we can go and create this here. Now let's do this. And let's go up here. And since we have apples, of course, we can eat this, which is fine by me. Let's chop this down. And let's do this. Oh, that fell down. Okay, never mind. So you start out on a little island thing and build out. But how do you attain all the other stuff? Well, Colin, you don't understand what's going to happen. I'm going to show you what's going to happen, because if we go into our achievement book, we can create a sieve. And if you guys don't know what a sieve is, it basically, if we go and sieve things with a mesh, then we can sieve like gravel or dirt and get more resources like iron and gold and lead. It's amazing. And I will show you that. But for now, of course, we don't have it. We don't have those resources just yet. Now, I could expand out my base a little bit. I probably will. I probably will expand it out like 3 layers out. And be careful not to go over the edge. And it's kind of hard when you're shift right clicking, when you're pressing shift and pressing the yes button to build out another layer or two. But of course it's going to be fun to expand out. So we of course need to create another layer. And there's tons of stuff that we can do. Later on, guys, we can actually grow our own crops that gives us the ores and stuff. And you guys will see that later on. But for now, we don't have access to those because that requires resources and stuff. So, yeah. So, let's go and place 2 blocks out. And let's build this out here so that we have a little bit more room to breathe or whatever. Well, not breathe, but you know what I mean. So let's do this. Let's go and mine this out here. And of course, I do have tons of cobble and resources for us to use this stuff. And trust me, in this mod pack, diamond is actually not the strongest. You might think it is, but really it's not. You'll see in this mod pack where there's armor that has infinite durability and can fly. You're creating your own Minecraft world in a sense. Yes, I am. So we will expand this out. And we're almost done, actually. For now, at least. And this will go faster. Don't worry. It seems like I'm going slow, but really I'm not. Because we will, once we have the sieve and everything, then it won't be so hard. So, the next thing we need to worry about is getting string. Because the sieve that I was talking about before requires string. And the string part forms a mesh. Now, let's search up a mesh real quick. And I can't spell because I'm an idiot. So the mesh requires a bunch of resources. It requires string. And you can also make a heavy mesh, I think. Or no. No. You don't need it. You can't make a heavy mesh. But the string mesh, if you get 9 string, you can make a string mesh and you can get resources. So, is there any way to die besides falling? Well, you can die from monsters. You can also die from starvation. And what I need armor. I don't technically need armor yet, but I will soon when we get into bosses and stuff. And to make a sieve, of course, you do need this mesh, a 9x9 string, a 9x9 pattern of string, and then the sieve itself requires some wood planks, a stick, and a slab. So it's not really that bad. So you might think that getting string is hard, but if you guys saw already, I have the silkworm here. And basically what I need to do is I would need to go and get a tree. And I don't want a big tree. I just want a little, like a medium or small size tree that I can get 9 string from. Because we really don't need that much. So, as soon as we get this, and by the way, that's from Botnia. We don't really need to worry about that right now. Right up there. But as soon as we grow this tree, okay. So, how to get string? Well, first, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to show you how to get string now. And the bosses that I will face include the Wither and also other bosses like the Ender Dragon stuff. That's the simplest of things. Now, you see these silkworms, you get them from crooking the tree. And once you do that, you can just spam this and just wait for this to happen. And see this? This is infesting down into what? Oh, let me explain this better. This thing is infesting, and when it reaches 100%, I will get a new piece of string, but I do need to use the crook, so that will be used. And yeah, I will have to wait here because there's not a lot that I can do, but there's a lot of infested leaves I have. So, as you guys can see right here, I do have string indeed, which is nice. So, as soon as we get our 9 string, we will need to get more. But this is fine. You see how much string we have? We have 10. We have 10. Good. So if we make ourselves a 3x3 pattern, we can make mesh. And the planks will be made into this. And if we do this, this, and this, we can make a thing. Oh, wait, that requires... Oh, wait, that requires some of the wood or planks. So if we do this, and if we create this and this, we can make a mesh here. And then we need to place the mesh down here. And then we will place the string mesh here. And that's how we do this. And I can actually go and get more string. We will not need the string right now, but there are better types of meshes that we can get. But for now, that's not what we're going to do. So, that leaves one question. How do you get gravel? So, Gravel you can actually get from hammering cobble, and hammering cobble requires 2 steps. You first need to make a hammer, which is easy, by the way, because that requires just gravel and wood. Oh no, you need gravel, which you need to hammer cobble with a hammer, which requires sticks and wood. Or no, sticks and cobble. What am I even saying? Whatever. So we still have plenty of stuff that we need to, of course, take care of. So if we go and get ourselves some oak wood logs, then we can just do this. And if we do this, then we can, of course, get some things. And okay. What is the best thing to have in the game? Is it a tool? Is it a block, a device, a food, or animal? So, Colin, this is a really hard question because there's a lot of useful stuff in this game, but in my opinion, the best thing that you can get, yes, there is animals, but the best device, in my opinion, that I like is the machines. Well, the best thing to have in the game are some machines like the auto sieve. This does it automatically, but it requires power, and we're not going to dive into power because it's a little complicated, and I'm sure that you guys do not want to hear it right now, which I know it's totally fine, but for now we're not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it at all. And as soon as we do this, we can do this, and I don't really need a whole lot of cobble here or string, because we already have like over 2 stacks, which is fine by me. So what we will need to do is we will need to hammer cobble, and to do that we need to get ourselves, well, here's what we need to do. So we need to go and do this, or no, not this, and then we can make sticks. And if we do this and this, then we can make a hammer, or stone hammer in general. And then if we place it down in here, then we can turn all this cobble into gravel, like you see here. See that? And the bosses show up in specific, well, not specific times. So the bosses themselves, like the Wither, you can actually make it with soul sand and Wither skeleton skulls, but I will show you to that later, because it's kind of complicated to do in Sky Factory 3, unless if you have pretty basic gear and stuff. So I will not show you that now. And the Ender Dragon, it's also something to take note of. You need to have Ender Pearls, which you get from Enderman from a mob farm, and we do not have the tools ready to do that yet, so we will not do that. And yeah, so as you guys saw right here, we have an iron piece, and you might think that's not bad, that's not good, but you guys will see this. If we let this sit in our inventory, this will turn down into iron, and iron is a great resource to have in this game. It's a really good resource. I really like it a whole lot. So we need to go and get ourselves more iron. And they only spawn 2. But we had a lot of good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but you guys will see you guys are gonna see something that's going to be amazing. So as soon as we do this, then we will go and turn this into gravel, and we will put this into the sieve, and then we can wait for iron to turn up. And we need around, let's say, I think we should have at least a bit of iron. Well, we need some iron ingots, of course, because what we need is we need 12 iron to make ourselves a cobble gen. And we only have 5 of these. So what we can do is we can turn this into iron ore chunks, and this can be created. This can be smelted in a furnace for iron ore if you guys want. If you go to the Tinker's Smeltery, or if we search up iron real quick and go to the iron ingot, where is it? Here. You can actually make it with iron essence, or you can get it by casting, by doing by using the smeltery, which you can get. You can actually like put iron stuff in here, and here's the fun part: if you put an iron ore in here, or the chunk equivalent right here, you actually get 288 millibuckets, and the ingot takes 144 millibuckets. So if you put an iron ore chunk in a Tinker's Construct Smeltery, you actually get 2 iron ingots instead of 1. And this is going to be really useful when we get into higher end game stuff. And you guys will see how fun this is going to be. So I don't need all of this, so we will have to put this in the inventory or in the chest or some of this stuff, but we will keep out some of this. And I need to go and get myself some more cobble, and while we're doing that, we can get more stuff in here. So we have around almost like a stack and a half of pebbles. So what we can actually do right now is to make sure that we don't lose our book, because we will die, but not as often as you guys will think. But what we can do is we can do this, and this is an achievement stand. Really create. This is really good. And how do you create animals? You can't create animals. You have to spawn them in, which means you have to create grass, and I will show you that later. But for now, we'll have to do this. So we used a crook on leaves to get saplings and silkworm. We torched on a tray. We didn't do that yet. We infested its leaves with the silkworm. We used crook on infested leaves to get string. We crafted a sieve and a string mesh, and we also crafted a hammer, and we sifted this, and yeah. So how are you always spawning pebbles? Well, let me tell you this. So this mode is called the Garden of Glass, and if you go to the beginning of this live stream, you'll see me create a world with the Garden of Glass thing. And when this world type is active, I have to press shift and right click to create pebbles. And it's easier than getting saplings, putting it in dirt, and you guys will actually see something right here, and I might as well show you this. So imagine if you didn't have this world type, right? Well, technically though, there is another alternative way to get cobblestone, but in my opinion, it's not as easy to do in this type. It's easier to get pebbles than creating dirt. So as you guys can see here, this is composting dirt, and hello. So as you guys see here, this is composting into dirt, but if we sieve this in here, this only creates pebbles, and the pebbles you see here, these pebbles, not that one, but this thing right here will create around like 2 to 4 or 5, but it's not efficient as, say, doing this. So that's why I've decided to do that. So I need to go and do this. So we have around almost a stack. So we will go and put as many pebbles into the 4x4 crafting area as we can. And you guys will see how OP this is. So we will create a 3x3 thing. And we will create this as normal. And then we will, of course, do this. And how much do we have? 5x3. No. 5x3x3. So that is, at least like 50-ish. I don't know. So if you guys see right here, we have 57. And now we can go over to the string mesh and do this. And I'll show you the sieving of the dirt. Just one piece of dirt. The pebble thing is part of the game. If you guys want, go and check out Bacon Donuts 2.5 stream recap where it shows how to create pebbles. But for now, we will not talk about that because I've already explained it to everyone basically. So as you guys can see here, we are getting more stuff, and I need iron. There we go. We have one bit of iron, but we need around, I would have to say 7. I would need to say I would need like 7 more of this iron stuff, because we still need a bunch of iron here. So I mean, we have a lot of gravel here, don't get me wrong, but we need to create as much as we can. As much as we can. So what we will do is we will go and we will need to get more, and we have 3 of these. That's not enough. We have 4. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. So what we need to do is we need to go and once we have 8, we can, of course, create ourselves something. And actually, we have a gold thing here. We can actually get gold in here, which is amazing, by the way. So if we sift this gravel down, we can get ourselves these iron chunks. And we can, once we have 8 of these, we can make 3 of them. We can get 3 iron ingots. We can make a bucket. And then we will show you how to get water and lava so that we can have a cobblestone generator, because you will not be using you will not be getting pebbles. You will not be using the pebble method for that long, simply because there's like faster ways and more efficient ways to do this, and I will show you that later, but for now, let's just stick to this. So what I have right here is I have 8 of these, and I can get more if I wanted to, but I don't really need to. So as soon as we sift the rest of this gravel, we can start and get more of the stone. And what you guys don't really realize is that I don't think we have enough resources to get redstone, because that requires iron again, and iron, and that iron required for the redstone first requires a bit of those resources, so we will not be doing that. We're so close to another ingot. So if we do this, and if we smelt this into a furnace, we can get ourselves 3 iron ingots here. And I might as well show you how to get water. So the thing that we need to show you is the wood crucible. So let's get this wood. Actually, no, let's just search up crucible. So this, the oak crucible, it requires 3 oak planks and a wood slab. And I'll just make this right now. And there we go. And what this does, it turns saplings into some other stuff. And you guys can see this happening here. So we have a bucket here. We will not need that just yet, but if we grab ourselves a sapling, we can actually go and do this, and this is turning down into water, and you might think that that's OP, but trust me, it is. It is OP. So once this turns down into water, we can do more stuff, but for now, we don't have that. Now, we already got the iron ready, but we also want to get some charcoal. And charcoal is really easy because we already have the wood and we can already grow that. So we might as well just do that. So you might not know why I'm using torches. So we need to use the saplings here to get the water, put this in there, and then we also need to get dust. Now, dust is not the dust that gets in your eyes or whatever, but the dust that I'm talking about is from Ex Nihilo. So if we search up dust, and I can't spell again because I'm terrible at typing when you have a blanket over it or a shirt. This is the dust that I'm talking about, and it's very easy to do. You just need a hammer or sand, and you hammer sand by hammering gravel. So, and what I will do is I will need to do this, and we need to hammer 2 pieces of cobble. This will turn into gravel, and if we hammer 2 pieces of gravel again, we can turn this down to sand, and then if we hammer sand, we can turn this down into dust. So now we have that. We have almost a full bucket of water. This still requires a bit of resources, but while we're doing that, we might as well create another tree. There we go. So if we do that, we can grab the water, put this in here, put sand in, put dust in there, and we can make clay. And we'll need to do that one more time to make the crucible. And the crucible will turn cobblestone into lava, and we can make ourselves a cobble generator. So that's how you get a lot of cobble in this mod, by the way, by the cobble generator. So I will vein mine this, and I need to hurry up real quick. So if we do this, and if we vein mine this, we will get more saplings here. And what we need to do is we still need to wait for this, but we still have plenty of resources, and I'm still running low on apples. And there are stuff that we can do. And if we go into mythical agriculture, we basically have a ton of seeds here. But these seeds are not so easy. Sure, there are tier 1 seeds, like stone and dirt and nature and wood. But look at the tier 5 seeds. Like, say, man, I wish my life was this easy. Wow. But let's look at this real quick. You see all this? Let's go to a specific seed. Let's like wither. I don't know where that is, because apparently I'm stupid. If we go to wither, the wither seeds. Where is it? Here. This requires wither chunks, and this in particular is a little harder to do. And you also need Superium Essence and a Tier 5 crafting seed. And yeah, this is pretty expensive, and I'm not going to show you that now. Turkey on trees, ender dragons, cobblestone to lava, iron from gravel. Well, it is a mod pack. There's a ton of stuff that we can do. So let's do this. So I have made dirt, I think. I have melted saplings in a wood crucible, and I've done this also. And we have almost have the wood age complete, except for this stuff. So we made clay. We have done more stuff. Now we won't be able to do this because we will probably do this a little later on, but we can probably start. So if we go into Tinker's Construct, you guys can see that we have a stencil table which requires patterns. And this is very easy, by the way. You just need some wood and some saplings. Or not saplings, I mean some sticks. And if we do sticks like this and something like this, we can make ourselves some patterns, and then we can make ourselves a crafting table, and then we can do something like this. We can make a stencil we can actually make like a tool station, and I don't know if this will work or not. Tool station, that's not required. I just wasted my materials. Wow, I'm such an idiot. So, yeah, don't make the same mistakes I did. So, we need a stencil table, which requires a wood plank and a blank pattern. That's my bad. So if we do this, and by the way, I've already shown you this in Infinity Evolved, so if you guys have seen that, then it's like this. And we also need a part builder, and that requires a wood log and a stencil thing. So overall, we have 3 things. So if we go and do this, and we can make multiple stuff, but for now we will not do that. But for now, what we need to make is a tool rod and a binding thing. And I don't even know what it is, but I know it's useful. And we also need a spade pattern here, and we will do this. And then what you need to do is you need to go here, put, say, gravel in here, and we can make ourselves a flint tool. And we will need a tool rod for this. And then we also need a binding rod. And for this right here, tool station, if we make this, we can make ourselves a flint shovel, and we've made a Tinker's Construct thing, which is amazing. But for now, let's not worry about this. Now, we have water right here, so what we can do is we can put this in there, make clay, and then we can break up the clay, and we still need bone meal, which again we don't have, but we can make, because you can get that by sifting dust. So if we grab ourselves more pebbles, if we get pebbles here, we can actually go and get ourselves more of the dust stuff. Now, there are ways to speed up sifting, and one way in particular, what's the benefit of a flint shovel instead of an iron shovel? Well, for one, you can actually, like, let's say if I kept digging with this, what I can do is I can just, I don't have to keep creating sticks, and I can just fill this up with flint. So let me show you this. If this is damaged, I can do this, and I can put this here so that I can repair some of the durability, and I can also make Tinker's tools unbreakable. But for now, we don't have that yet. Now, we have plenty of cobble here. Now, I would like to show you one thing. Now, you don't have to do this, but if you want to make things easier on yourself, you can make yourselves a heavy sieve. And a heavy sieve in general does require a bit of stuff. The heavy sieve requires just 2 sticks and a thing in this pattern. And you also need a mesh pattern. And this only sieves compressed blocks, which is fine. And if we do this, we can make a heavy mesh. So if we do this, we can actually sieve compressed blocks. You might not think that's good, but it's very beneficial. So if we do this, and if we turn this into dust, then we can get ourselves some bone meal. And since we ran out, we will of course make ourselves another hammer. So we have around 5 or 6. Yeah, 5. So if we go and create a hammer right here, then we can do that, and we can hammer up the remainder of the sand, and we can get dust from this, and then you guys will see something. So we have 23 right here. It's okay. So we can actually make this into compressed dust, and then if we do this, it will actually make things a lot easier for ourselves. And we already have 2 bone meal, which is amazing. And we have 4 already. And we have other ores that we can take care of course. But for now, we won't worry about that. So the difference between the new sieve and the old one, the heavy sieve, this one right here, sieves compressed blocks, and the compressed blocks in general have 9 of the things. So let me show you. So if we go and search up dust real quick, the compressed dust has 9 dusts in here. So sieving compressed dust will be like sieving dust, 9 pieces of dust, but doing it with just 1 time. So I actually got more stuff in a less amount of time. It's cheaper to do this, but I recommend that. And if you don't have enough, you can of course use this, which is not as efficient, but it still works. Which is why I like to do sieving, because it's really easy to do. And I don't have a lot of resources, do I? And I have more iron, so we will go and put the iron here, put the iron in here, and then we will need to get more cobble pebbles-ish stuff. I don't know. And wow, this is almost an hour. How amazing is that, guys? Oh. So, yeah. We're pretty good for right now, but you guys will see more awesome stuff. I want to see how far we can get in today's video, in today's stream. That's what I'm planning to at least get this whole section done, the wood age, because we're pretty good. To save yourself some time, use your inventory. In your inventory, you can combine both flint. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, Calm. I'll just organize this right here, and there we go. And by the way, if you press the middle mouse button, you can do that. But for now, we don't have to worry about that. So we have more cobble here, so we will need to do this, and we will be placing this down here, and we can put more cobble here, and we will be able to do this. And what we will be doing is we will be making this, and Colin says no problem. Nice, dude. Nice. So, yeah, not a whole lot of stuff that's going to happen. But you guys can see this, and if we hammer this down here, oh dear. A lot of dust. Now, we can make iron hammers and diamond hammers, but for now, we don't have that, so that's fine. So if we make ourselves another hammer, and I know this is wasted materials, but, well, it's not really wasted materials, because we can always get more pebbles and get more wood, so it's not really a big deal. And we can get diamonds in this mod pack from sieving, but it requires an iron sieve, and that requires string and iron, and I will not show you that now, because we don't need it, because we still need some, technically if we still need some materials, like, say, dust. Well, no, not dust. We still need, like, materials like bone meal, and that's why we're not doing that, so, yeah. And by the way, we're on normal modes, and that's probably the reason why we're not getting any monsters. So what we will do is we will create 5 of these compressed blocks, and we will place this in the sieve, and we can make, or, well, no, we're not going to make, but we're going to create 4 of these. Well, not 4 of these, but we're going to create more of the stuff. And we need 7. And we already have enough anyways, but what we can do is if we combine the clay and the bone meal, then we can make porcelain clay, and then we can make a crucible. Now, crucibles are able to turn lava in cobble and stone into lava. So what we will need to do is we will need to do this, because we need to cook the crucible water. We need to cook the crucible. How do you collect rainwater? I believe I saw in you achievement book. So occasionally this will rain, but if you press M, which is the map, you'll see what biome this is. Raining is kind of rare though, so what I would recommend doing is I would recommend placing saplings in this, but it does rain, and this wooden barrel collects the rainwater, and then we can collect it with a bucket. And that's how we can get water. And there's also water seeds, which is amazing too. And once we have the crucible, what we need to do is we need to grab ourselves some torches here. There we go. And we will need to do this. And we will need to place the crucible right here. It's only at a ×1 tick. So that's why we're not doing that. But if we grab ourselves some cobble, and by the way, we can just get more pebbles. But if we do this, then what we can do is we can do this, we can do that, and then we can fill this in here, and we have lava. See there? We have lava. We have lava. So the next thing we need to worry about is creating a cobblestone generator. So I will show you that, but we need to wait for this to cook up real quick, because this is only at 50 millibuckets. So what we will need to do is we will need to do this. So we have these done, and we're almost on the wood age. How crazy, right? How long do you think you'll be live streaming? Is it appropriate you can complete, or you could complete, or is this ongoing? So this whole thing, I can't complete this in a whole day, but what I can do is I will definitely in the stream I will finish the wood age, and then I will actually move on to the stone age, because there's a lot of stuff there that we can do. Now that you saw what's going to happen. So while this is waiting, we can actually probably go and do this. If we twerk on the tree, and as soon as we're not stuck in the tree, then we can do this. So if we grab ourselves a crook, then we get stuff. I don't have a lot of apples, which is a problem. So if we do this, we can get more apples here. So if we do this, we have no apples. I know it's unfortunate. But wait. We can actually make an apple tree. And you might be thinking, how do you do that? Well, let me show you. You can make an apple tree in this mod pack. If we grab an apple and some dirt, then we can do this. And what I will need to do is I will need to place down a sapling and an apple in my inventory, and I can make an apple tree. And I have made an apple tree before in the past, and I think you can make it. Oh, you require 3 apples. The apples, by the way, are perfectly easy to get, because it just requires a little bit, but we will need to get more. And I promise you, I will get more. And how much is this at? This is not even a half yet, so we will continue this. And let me get some water real quick. So if we do this, we can create this, and then we need ourselves to make a crook. So let's make a crook, and let's go and do this. And I already realized I have it in my inventory, but it's okay. So we already have enough apples. So really what we can do is we can do this, And we have an apple tree. And we'll place this down here, and we will also place another sapling right here for wood and saplings. Well, this is going to be primarily for food. So, I'm going to do this, but you guys can definitely see that we have apples. So, if we do this, look at this. We have apples. How amazing is that? Amazing, right? Yeah. So, this is an infinite food farm, technically. So that we don't have to worry about this. Which is amazing. Which is amazing. And this is still not at half yet. But what we can do is we can do this. And I still need another chest here. We still need to make a double chest. And if you guys didn't already know, we can actually find better ways of doing storage here. But for now, we won't worry about storage. At least not yet. So we have dust here. So what we will do is we will do this. And we have another bone meal. So what we will do is we will organize this. And we will get ourselves some cobble, and then we can build out our cobble generator. Probably another two blocks out, if you know what I mean, of course. What is the yellow outline on your far right food bar mean? Oh, that's like additional hunger. So once that runs out, like, whenever I'm doing activities, whenever I'm, like, running in particular, this will run out. I'm not actually too sure what the yellow bar is. If you guys don't know, which is right here. I'm not too sure yet about that. But I don't have to worry because we don't need to worry about that whole lot. So, but my guess is that is primarily used for like extra hunger or whatever. So what we will do is we will do this, and we will need to do this. And oh no! Okay. Alright. It's fine. We still have resources in here. So, I hate this. Guys, don't do what I did. Seriously. Now I have to restart. I died. Well, rip. So, we will need to make more stuff here, and we can do that just fine. And we have more resources, so we can of course do this, and we can get more resources. And I still have my flint shovel. Yeah, that's fine. And we still have more lava. That's fine too. So if we get more cobble pebbles here, then we can do this. So how much pebbles we have? We have like a stack and a half. So that's a good start at least, but we still need to do more. So the crucible is actually done right now, but we will need to do more. Is the bucket still here? Yeah, it is. That's good. So we have around like a stack and a half. So what we will do is we will create ourselves more cobble. Because remember, guys, that lava burns wood. So we need to make sure that our base is not out of wood, or at least our floors. So what we will do instead is we will go and do this, and we have a stack and a half of cobble, and I will expand this out like 3 more, and yeah, so let's do this, and then we will make ourselves a cobble generator, and then we can actually start mining this, and then I will show you how to actually automatically collect this. And there are easier ways to do this than ever before, so you guys will actually start seeing what is happening. So now that we have lava here, we can actually create an important item. And I actually forgot about this until now, so we still need iron. But here's the thing. We already have enough iron anyways to make ourselves a second bucket. So we might as well do that, right? Right? Yeah. We can handle this. I know we can handle this. So if we go put this down here and put this on top, then we can start cooking that up. But for now, we will have to put lava in here, and then we will collect. We'll also go and do this with saplings, or, well, we still have a tree, which I'm glad, and I was not supposed to do that because this was touching. And how much do I have? I only have 2 apples. I wasted one of my trees. Wow. So if we do this, and if we create one down here, then we'll wait for this to happen. But what I will need to do is, once we have this, I will place this down here. I'm not technically wasting more saplings, but what I am doing is I am just collecting more in general, and you guys will see what is happening. So let's create more saplings. Let's turn this down here into more wood, or more saplings, and then we can place this down here, and then we will make another bucket, and then once we have this, we can do more, of course, but for now we don't have to worry about that. Now I'm such an idiot, I know, and I should not have done that. I'm sorry, but I'm an idiot. So yeah, I hope you guys can realize how much of an idiot I am. Oh boy. So I will place one around here, and there are more stuff here, but because they're not, because we don't want these to connect, that's why we're going to do this right here. And yeah, this is going to be my apple tree, but this is going to be my normal tree. And what we will do instead is we will make something called a cobble generator right here. It only makes 32 blocks, but what we can do with this is, if we get a lava bucket with a piece of glass, which only requires sand and is super easy to make, then we can do a lot of stuff, really. So if we go and hammer the cobble, turn this down to sand, and then turn the sand or the gravel into sand, then we can just put this in here. And what's the next thing that in the book that you have to do? So what I have to do is I have to make a cobble generator. So let me show you that. So I have to make this down here, but we can actually automate it too with the cobble generator block, and it's super easy to do. We just need to make that, and then we also need a transfer node, which requires redstone and a transfer pipe, but the pipe is super easy to do. Does not require a whole lot in general. We just need redstone, and you just need to sieve sand together, and this only requires 1 redstone, and then we need stone bricks, I think, or stone, and we also need a chest and some redstone, and then the world interaction upgrade that we need for that is also makeable too, but we will still need something else, and I don't know what's happening. So if we just search up upgrade in general, you can see a lot of things, but what we need is a mining upgrade. It allows mining the mining of cobble and the pumping of water. This requires like 10 GP, but should be fine. So if we, so of course this does require lapis, and lapis can be gotten, but we need an iron siphon mesh. So probably what my next objective is to do is to create something like this, or similar to this. So if we create ourselves a cobble, and if we do this, water, lava, glass, here, we can make the cobble gen. Wait a minute. How do I make this again? Oh, I just have the order wrong. Okay, so we have the cobble generator, super easy. And once we have this, we can place this down here, and this will make cobble. Look, we got cobble. Amazing, right? Right? Yeah. So we don't need to do that anymore, but we still need to go and collect this now. So what our next thing we'll have to do, what we will have to do is we will have to do something else, and I have to see what we have left, but I think we're pretty okay for now. So we have plenty of cobble. You guys can see the amount of cobble I have, right? Like I'm getting so much cobble. So I will need to make another stone hammer, and I will need to place this down here, but we don't need to do this pebble collecting, and it's super easy to do. Don't worry about this, guys. And we can actually go and combine this into the heavy stuff. And if we don't have space for it, of course, if we don't have space for another compressed gravel, then we can just, of course, put this in the regular sieve. So the iron mesh thing will have to be made from stuff. I don't know. Wait, what? Here. We will need 4 iron, which is like 16 iron things, so it's not a bad idea. So we'll need to do that, and we're pretty close to getting what we need done. So we have almost 1 iron ingot. So what we will need to do is we will need to go and do this, and we already have half a stack of cobble, which is great news for us. So if we get ourselves more of this, thank you very much, then what we can do is we can do this, and this is going to be very easy now. simple and easy and not very difficult to do. And in the olden days, you needed an ender pearl to do this, but not anymore. Probably because of the lesser amount of redstone and stuff, but it's great that we have a lot of these resources. So what we need to do is we need to create this compressed gravel, and we need to turn this down into iron. And we have around 5 iron pieces now, or 6, my bad. And we're almost to 2 ingots, half already. And if we take this down here, then we have half a stack. And we can do more here, but we might as well do this, and we will go and get 45 cobble. And once we have 45 cobble, we will make more of this. And yeah, we got a whole lot done. Don't you think we got a lot done in today's video, in today's stream, guys? Well, I know this is not the end of the stream, but I think we got a lot done, which is a good thing for us. So we have 45 gravel now, which is okay. So what we need to do instead is we need to go and we will need to do this. We will need to compress gravel, compress gravel, and we'll get the iron that we need. And we are half health, so we should have bone meal soon. Or no? No? Wow, that's sucky. Well, we have enough apples, so that's good. So the next thing that we need to do is we still need 3 more stuff, but it's not going to be as bad, so that's a good thing. So we have another 45 pieces of iron, or 45 pieces of cobblestone, so we will do more hammering. And we might as well combine this right now. And you guys pretty much know what I'm going to do. Hammer the cobblestone down into gravel, combine them to make compressed gravel, sieve them to get iron, and then once we have the iron, then we can make an iron sieved mesh, and then we can do basically a whole lot of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty simple, really. So if we do this, if we create this, then we can make a hammer, and then we need to hammer the cobblestone. And I don't know what happened, so we will hammer another gravel, and we will make this into the compressed gravel, and then we will get the remaining iron, and we'll see how much we get. But we already have the required amount of iron to make the iron sieved mesh. Okay, 19. Not bad at all. So let's do this. We have 4 already. We actually will have we might have enough to make another ingot, but for now we don't have that yet. So now we have that, we will go and smelt that. I don't have enough wood, do I? So we will make ourselves some planks and get ourselves 5 of these. and then we can make ourselves some charcoal. And I have plenty of cobble, plenty enough. And we're getting plenty of stuff. So if we have enough charcoal, then we can make the stuff that we need. And I don't think we can make this yet. Depends on whether we have enough. Oh well. We still have enough for this, and we can do this, and we can get the iron that we need. And it's not actually that slow. And we almost have a stack too. There. A full stack of cobble. Right here. So, yeah. I don't know what else we're going to do. So, I will need to do this. And I need to grab some string out. And I will need to do this. I will need to do this. And I will need to do this. We have an iron mesh. And then we can replace this with this. And then if we have more cobble, then we can, of course, do what we need right here. So, yeah. So I will, of course, sieve more, hammer more cobble and turn down into the gravel, so that I can combine it to make the compressed gravel and sieve it to get the stuff that we need. So as soon as we have this, we can do what we need. And we have a full stack. That's good. I do not want to hammer the ground. That's bad. But what we can do is we can make 7 of these. It's a lot, I know. But you guys will see why we need this in a second. And there's a higher percentage of getting iron stuff. And look, we have diamonds on the first episode. Well, I knew we had diamonds on the first stream, because this is, let's be honest, this is like over an hour and a half. It's going to be over an hour and a half long. And I know that. But, I mean, I knew we were going to have a lot of stuff to do. So, we've already built a cobblestone generator. And there's a bunch of stuff that we can do yet. But I promise I will get to this stuff as soon as I get to it. But for now, we will not do that. Or at least not yet. So, we do have a half a stack of cobble. So, we will do that here. So, if we do that, and if we do that, we can get ourselves some gravel. We have half a stack. And then we can turn this down into compressed gravel. And then we can sift this to get more resources. And of course, I have plenty of resources to use. We have 25. We have 2 diamonds, which is amazing. So we should probably place that in the chest here. And you guys are going to see me have a lot of diamonds. Now, the amount of diamonds that I need in particular is not really a lot for right now. But you guys will see how much we still need. So, let's go and do this. And then we will need to hammer this down. And then we will make ourselves some more compressed gravel. and then we will just get the remaining ores that we need. And dang it, I need more cobble. There we go. So if we do that, and if we do that, then we can get more gravel here. And if we do this, then we can sift more. And there we go. We have 50. Nice. So if we do this, and if we turn this down to the compressed gravel here, we're going to see that we'll have a lot. And we do have a lot. We have around 6 pieces of lapis. Now, the only other thing that we still need to do is to get redstone, but we won't need that for a while. So I still need resources, so I will need to make ourselves some saplings. So let's twerk, and let's get ourselves another tree, because we need as many resources here. And this is touching. We are not allowed. We will not allow these 2 trees to touch, because if we allow these trees to touch, and if we vein mine these trees, if we vein mine one tree, then all the sapling stuff will go down, and this will not work. So that's why I've decided not to do this. So I have 3.5. That's fine. That's fine. So what I will do is I will actually do this, and I have half a stack. So that's enough for the world interaction upgrades. So we will go and cook this. And the coal, by the way, you do get that from there. So that's cool. Now, there's other stuff that we can still get. By the way, we need around like 3 redstone, which is not a problem for us, but we still need redstone, so that's why we are doing that. And we have 37. Let's do this. And let's get more. And by the way, this will be a ton easier to get food once we have a much better base established right now. But for now, we won't do that. And we will show you how to dry rotten flesh to get meat for food, which is going to be awesome. But you guys will not see that at first, so just keep that in mind. So we need to get more of this, and once we have this, then we can turn it down into sand. So if we have, now that we have the remaining stuff, then we can combine this here into the dust. We have enough for an iron pickaxe, and you might be wondering why I need an iron pickaxe, but you're gonna see that why in a second. So we're gonna keep this in our inventory. We're not going to use it because you're gonna see this in an upcoming recipe. But what we need to do is we need to sift this to get redstone, and I have 1 piece already, which is gonna be awesome. So let's sift more. We still have 1. And this is actually how you get the stuff. And this is also how you get more iron. So we're going to keep the quartz away. We're going to get rid of the copper, the glowstone, the gold, and nickel, and aluminum. But we will keep out the redstone. So what we still need to do is we still need to keep getting cobble. And we can upgrade this into level 2. And will give us more cobble, and will give us it faster and stuff. And I promise to you guys that it will be a lot easier. I promise, guys. It's not going to be as hard as you think. So, as soon as we go and make ourselves some more of the stuff, we can get ourselves some cobble here. And then we can just place this on top of here. And what we will do is we will get this. And we have 43. That's amazing, but we still need more. So we'll do that as normal. And yeah. So I realized that someone else is coming in. So if you guys don't know already, I have upgraded to an iron stiffened mesh. And I started getting iron because I needed to automatically collect this without right-clicking on this, which will help me get cobblestone. So what I will need to do is I will need to sift, or no, not sift, but hammer this until I get sand, and I'll collect the sand, hammer the sand up into the dust, and then I'll just get more dust. And listen and hear the song the birds are singing. What birds? What are you even talking about? Oh, jeez. So if we have enough of this, so we can make more. And we have 44, which is great news for us. So if we do this, then we can make 4 blocks of this. And I do realize that we are very low on resources currently. So we need to go and to work on this. And I don't have enough. Oh dear. So let's go and do this. I know I don't have a lot of resources. And this is very hard to do. Very hard. Okay, we have an apple. We have an apple. I swear, I'm almost dead right now. Sit down while the flowers are blooming. I don't even know what you're saying. By the way, Hale, did I tell you that I got my question of the day ready? It's pretty funny. It's about, you know, what I told you about during lunch. But whatever. So, yeah, we're still waiting. We're still getting saplings, and I did not mean to do that. Jeez. Is that what you're saying? Or am I just being stupid? I'm probably just being stupid right now. But whatever. So, yeah, let's make some more saplings, and let's make this. More apples. That'll be wonderful. Thank you, Jesus. And this is actually the time where I can actually fill up the bucket with water, as you guys can see right here. But we don't need that right now. And you can't wait to see it. I know. So, we need to sieve this now. And I know we were distracted by our hunger, but don't worry. We will get more redstone. Trust me. Trust me. And man, I'm not getting a lot of redstone. Is this going to be an ongoing thing right now? Is this what's going to be like? A pleasant breeze floats by leaving a trail of dust. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. So, really, we still need to get like multiple pairs of cobble. Or not. No. Whatever. So what I will need to do is I will need to do this. And we will need to do this, and we will build up a cobble thing like this, and then we will build this up here, because remember, I need as much dust as I can so that I can get redstone. And I'm so high up, I know. Let's fall down below. Oh. Bad idea. Well, we got that much. This is your fault, right? No, it's not. This was never my fault. There we go. And let's see. What do we have? We have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. Assuming that we have everything correct. Okay. Let's do this. And let's create more crooks. And then we need to work on this tree again so that we can get ourselves the tree and we can get another apple, which means that we can heal up. And sometimes the tree gets like 2, which is fine. Oh, did I not notice it was created? Wow, I'm an idiot. And we have 1 apple. Fair, I guess. So, we still need to do this. So, what I will need to do is I will need to do this. And then I will need to do this. And I have another apple waiting for us. This is amazing. And we are able to heal up with the resources that we have. And yeah, pretty simple. So now that we have that, we still need to go and hammer this gravel. I know we're wasting a lot of gravel here, but trust me, it's for the greater good. 5, 5, okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Stand in a corridor. Who'd thought that we'd be hammer, like, together? Wait, what? Okay. I don't even know what you're saying. Something clueless, but whatever. Okay. So we need another bit of cobble. And then we need to hammer this up more times. And we're basically on to getting more cobble here. So, yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And how much we have, I have no idea. I mean, we have a stack and a half, but it's fine. How much we have here? On a perfect day like this, I ask, what is that you want? I want resources. I want diamonds. I want infinite amounts of cobblestone, because cobblestone is life. Oh. And I still don't have redstone. This is because this game's trying to be cruel to me. And we have 3. That's okay. I know this game's trying to be a pain in the butt sometimes, but you know, it's okay. Now, let's go and search up the transfer node again. Because I think we have enough. If I'm correct. So that requires 2 redstone. My bad. And then this also requires 1 redstone. So we're good. So yeah. So now we need 2 more pieces of stone. And then we need some wood here, of course. And once we have the stone, we can make this. And while we're making this, we will, of course, make ourselves the world interaction upgrade thing. Let's do that. This is mixed around, my bad. Wait, what? There we go. So now that we have that, we need to do this. I believe that this was a time where we could be friends and things were better. Eating bad food, enjoy laughs. Can we go back to that? I don't know about that. So yeah. Oh wait, I need more cobblestone. Crap. Ugh. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. I know. Whoa! What the heck was that? 2 apples. Thank you, tree. I actually needed that. I need a constant supply of fruit right now. So now we have that. We can do this. We can also get more sand here, which is just acquired by hammering the cobble. And then we can do this, get the sand in here, create more wood, and then we can do more simple stuff, really. This is scary. Toggle downfall. I don't have permission to use this command. What the crap is that? So if we do this, and if we do this and this, then we can make ourselves the transfer pipes. And then we need 2 pieces of stone, a chest, a transfer pipe, and more stuff. If you're not listening, kid, please reset the timeline. I cannot afford to take care anymore. Are you being serious? Are you being serious? I know my friend Hale's joking, but he can be quite, I guess, sarcastic sometimes. I don't really know. So let's go make myself this. Let's do this. Do that. Make the transfer nodes. And then we will put this there. And I thought we needed this, but we don't, apparently. So then we need ourselves a chest full of items. And now that we have that, we can make ourselves a chest. And then we can place it down here. And we have an automatic cobblestone generator. How amazing is that? I mean, that's amazing, guys. So, now we have that. We should focus now on getting ourselves another... we should actually focus now on upgrading our cobble. Because we still have a lot. Even after you did, he still believes you until the end. Okay. So, now we have this, we can make this, and this requires 3, 6, 8. I have 6. Thank you for singing. Was I singing? Or was I being an idiot? Okay. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do, except... hammer or cobble, I guess. It's hammer time, bro! Hammer time. Hammer time. Ow. So, let's make ourselves another one of these. And then let's do this. And we'll have enough for our 8th one, I think. So that's 7, that's 8. So we can put this in there, and then we can place a piece of coal in there, and we're ready to cook that down. And this is a song on a channel I watch. Wow. Now let's look at how much cobble we have. We have over a stack and a half of cobblestone, which again is nice, but we can speed this up. Don't worry. So what we have done so far is we have automated this, which is by far the easiest one, in my opinion. And if you guys didn't already know, I completed this whole thing. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. And let me take a drink of water. And let's see, how much iron do we have? We're almost down to 7 pieces. So once we get the remaining piece left, then we can make ourselves a tier 2 cobble gen. So let's do this. Let's go put this in here and surround this with iron, and then we can make this, and we have even more cobblestone. This is pretty good. And Colin's back. Yay. Welcome back, Colin. So I've made this, and this holds 64 blocks. It makes 1 cobble block every 10 ticks. And yeah, pretty good actually. So we have checked that off. Now, I'm trying to think what we can still do. And it's done raining, which I'm glad that it has. So, is there anything else that we need? I don't know. But we probably can still... Where's the... Hell, don't ask me about the merch. You know who you are. Jeez, boy. I'm just looking at my comments and it's crazy. It's the craziest thing ever. You guys don't realize that. Now, do you? Ha 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 ha. People are laughing, I know. Our stuff can be funny sometimes. Maybe not. Depends. And, yeah, I know. So, so, we will twerk this again. And how much cobble do we have? We have almost 4 stacks, which is amazing. So, Oh, yay. So we can do this. And how much apples do we have? We have 3. Nice. Never. Guess what I'm getting him for Christmas? Well, need your face on a t-shirt. Hill. Oh dear. I promise I'm not getting a shirt. They're not gonna get me a shirt. Definitely not. That's during in the live chat. So I'm trying to think what we still need. So we have not made a dark room yet, which we could do because we have the materials ready for us. But what I should do first is we should fairly light up our part or our area. And we'll do this, and we can make more torches, which can all help us light up the area. And this is amazing, of course. And we do need to do this, and we will take ourselves another thing, and we will need to make this 24 blocks out. I will actually make this 30 blocks instead of 24, just for safety measures. So I will press F3, and then I will bring this out, and I want to be careful. Actually, you know what? A better solution would be to go and put this in here. I'm going just to take my cobble, just in case if I fall down, then I can do this. And it says, Hale says, it's free with the 3 easy payments of $19.99. Wow. So we will need to do this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, I'm just counting, by the way, just to see if I'm past 30 blocks. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Cool. So we need to get back here, and there are going to be monsters, so we need to be careful. And here are torches, and let's light this up just so that there are no monsters here. And there we go. And I will put some other stuff around here simply just because we are able to do it. We'll throw gates, so I'll just pay extra shipping and handling. Oh wow. Is it just me, or do I think that my chat is getting really silly? I think it's getting really silly, don't you think, guys? Or am I just imagining things? It could be just me, I'm just imagining things, but it's okay. It's understandable. Now, I don't know why this happens, but what we can actually do is if we go down, farther down, then more monsters will spawn. And I didn't know that until fairly recently, so that's actually pretty nice. So if we go and do this, then we can put we can grab a water block, and we can go down too far down into the void. We're the only people in the chat, so I don't think we're silly. Well, I think you guys are silly. He's imagining things. So let's grab ourselves a pickaxe and let's mine this here. And the loot bags that you guys are going to see, they have a bunch of stuff in them. They also have the skulls that we can get, the wither skulls that we can get, of course. But for now, we won't do that, of course. But you guys will see what's going to happen. And if we don't get to this in this stream, then we will do it in next stream, because this is a fun stream, by the way. Talking to you guys and seeing how you guys' day has been. And I can't believe that I have a lot done. So this is 30 blocks. This is farther out. So what we need to do instead is we only need like 1 bucket of water. I say Gab, you say merch. Merch. Merch, I know. Okay. So if we get water here, merch. So if we get water and put this at the end, then we can do this. And you might think this is stupid, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. Because you'll see how many monsters that's going to spawn down here. So if we do this, and if we get ourselves some cobble, and this is almost, like, this is pretty close to half, I guess. So if we do this, and if we go down, and you guys will see what's going to happen. And if you don't want it to be too far down, just a little bit far. And this is going to be pretty simple, and we need to get back up, and hurry up, hurry up. We don't want to die here. No dying, no dying, no dying. Whoa, that was bad. Did you guys think that I made a horrible impression or whatever? Yeah. How long have you been streaming? So so far I've been streaming for 2 hours and 1 minute, which is pretty insane. But that's still pretty good, because you guys can actually see that we have a bunch of stuff that we got complete. And I decided to stream so that I can get more stuff done, of course. So that's why I'm doing a stream. And Hale says 2 years. Wow. Failed to save worlds. Java. File not found. Exception. What the heck? So, we are going down, and I need to do this, and there we go. That's fine. So, Colin says, I gotta go. Bye, guys. Nether. Bye, Hale. And Colin says, what's the water for? Well, the water is for something. We need to... So what we're actually doing, Colin, is I'm actually going down to the void. Or not to the void. Goes down... Or down lower. Simply because it'll help me get more mob spawns in, which is fairly awesome. So, that's why I'm doing it. So, what we need to do is we, of course, need another sapling here. And we'll do that. And then what I'll need to do is I will need to do this. And we have another tree here. This is amazing. We have 4 pieces of 4 apples, and then we can feed ourselves, and then we can get the remaining materials. And we need this down as far back as we can, as far back as possible. And I don't know how much we have. So we're at level 50, I guess, or close. I guess the lower we go down, the better it is for us. So, yeah, I think we're pretty good. And I don't know how far we need to do down here. So yeah, uh, we'll just we will just place as many cobble blocks as we can do, and once we get to like an acceptable level, then we can of course get more. And oh, jeez, I almost died there. Wow, I'm a failure. Yes, I know I'm a failure. And I will need to do more blocks down here. And this is as far back as we should go. So what we should do now is we should go and build another layer up here. Now, this does require something else, but this will be my early transport system until I get an ender pearl. And we don't want an ender pearl. Oh, well, not. No, we do need an ender pearl. No, we don't want an ender pearl. I don't know what I'm saying. But we need to go up here. And we'll need to do more with this stuff. And I don't want to die here. I probably will end my stream around like in like half an hour, but for now we'll just not have to worry about it. So what we'll do is we will go and get ourselves something to eat here, and then we will grab ourselves a pickaxe. And then we will also mine up, or not mine up, but mine down here. And we probably will go to this block, of course, because this is pretty far down. Probably to here. Yeah, probably down to here. So if we do this, and if we place this down here, so we should probably do this here, and then we can do this up here, and then we can place it down here, and then we can do this, and we can go along in the void. Yeah, I know. And oh wow, I almost died there. That would have sucked. Seriously, it would have. It would have. So, yeah. We might actually get our base thing done today. So I know this is going to take a while, but once we have enough resources, then of course we can of course, once we have once we have 2 ender pearls, of course, then we can replace the water with elevators, but we don't have that yet. So we're not going to take care of that now, but what I will do is I will basically get some cobble from here and build out. And I don't know if there is any right here, but there's probably not. So we should use torches. And the elevators, by the way, requires this. The elevators just requires wool and string. Well, no, wool and ender pearl, and wool is required for getting string. So really easy craft. So what we will need to do is we will need to do this. So let's do this, and there we go. So I will build out 2 more blocks, and then we will expand outwards, and we will do this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out this way, so that means that we will do it like so. It doesn't matter the size, because we're making it little, that's why we're doing that. So yeah, so this is 6, 6, 9, so that's 15. So this is 15 this way, so we should probably make one 15 this way. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we'll do this in Hey Squid. I'm glad not Sky's Minecraft, but get away. I promise. This is not a squid farm, by the way, but this is something, rather. So we will need to place down wood, right, or not wood, but cobble here. And then we will do this. And then we will do this. And we have so much already, but we will make a suitable mob farm. And we can actually use water for more stuff. And how much do we have here? We have this much. This is okay. So if we press F7, then we can see what's lit and what's not. So we should take care of the stuff right here. And then we need to go up again. And I know this is probably tiring to some of you guys, but it's fine, because soon we will be getting ender pearls. Good. So we would need to do some of this stuff, and yeah. So let's do this, and let's get some more cobble. I know we still need another chest for this, and we should probably make more wood here. And then we can make this. And then we can do it like this. And we have plenty more space for us. So now we can do this. And you guys will see how OP this mob farm is. So, yeah. And I should heal up. I did not heal up though, so I should probably stay clear of that. I just don't want to die though. That's unfortunate. And now we need to go and expand this outwards, and we need more light, of course, so we'll take care of that. And we will do this. We will get more cobble. Let's go and place this out here. And let's build this out here. This is probably very exhausting, I know. So if we do this, we have like half of this arena completed. Is that squid? I thought I saw a squid there. How weird was that? Wow. So, yeah, we need to create more stuff here. And we will get rid of all the torches and stuff. You know. But for now, we're not going to take care of that. Or at least not yet, until we, of course, get ourselves this stuff. And we can just make something similar. And we can make a wind spike. And we can make a mini mob farm with Endermen and stuff. And they can get killed on the wood spikes, and then they can, well, not kill on the wood spikes, they get taken down to have a heart, and then we could take care of something else. And we're done. So that just leaves one thing left, and that is going and getting ourselves the required materials in, well, no, yeah. It requires us getting the required materials for this essential mob farm, and then once we do that, we can do this. And what the freak was that? What the crap was that? Okay, that was weird. That was super weird. Okay, fine. Let's not. I'm not going to listen to that. Jeez. It's creepy. Let me tell you that. It's creepy as heck. So, if we do this, and if we grab ourselves some sticks, and if we make ourselves some of the wood stuff, then we can make wood. And we need 3 of these so that we can make the wooden spikes. And then the wooden spikes we can make over here. Right over here. We can do that, and then we can make this. And then what we can do next is we can first heal up by getting some more apples. So, yeah, pretty good. So, I don't know how far we have gone. And we have a tree here, so now we should do this. Hey, Bella. Now we have 3 apples here. We can feed ourselves, and then we can do this. And then what we can do is we can grab ourselves the cobblestone stuff. We can make a ceiling of some sort. Remember, we still need to make this 3 blocks high. And assuming that this is lit up, there should be no monsters here. Ugh, I hate that noise. The nom 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 thing. I don't like it. An ink sac. I'll take that. Thank you. So, what we need to do here is we need to go and make ourselves this over here. Right over here. So we're going to have to make this right here with a thing here and then we will make slabs over here so that it will take us down to half a heart. But of course we aren't going to do this yet, but what we will do instead is we will do this, and I don't need it to be that high either, but I will be able to basically kill the monsters easy. So now that we have that, we can basically just create what we can make. So we can make this into a 5x5 area, or no, not 5x5, but you know what I mean. So once we do this, then we can create this. We can create this. And then, so this is 1, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 4x6. And then we also need to make this 3 blocks this way, and I missed, so we should probably do it like this. We should probably do it like this, and then we should also do it like this. Just so that it's from one side. And then what we need to do is we need to make this another layer so that the water can actually flow into this. So you guys can see this. And then we'll do this with, this, and then we can, well, we'll flow this into here, and then we'll do it like this, and we'll do something similar over here. So now we have that. What are you doing right now? Like, what are you building? I'm building a mob farm here, Colin. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. So yeah, so if we do this, then you can see this. We still have space for these monsters. But what we can do instead is we can do this, and unfortunately I do not want anything else in here, so we should do this, and it looks fine by me. So what we will do instead is we'll do this, well, we'll just do this, and then spiders will drop down here, but because we have string, we don't really need that much, do we? So now they will carelessly go down this path by water, and then they will drop down these spikes, and then we'll take them down to half a heart, and then I can kill them from there. How do you get back up? How do you get back up to the original spot? Like, probably use water. Or, well, not water, but I'll build a cobble pillar up here, because I'm not supposed to be up here anyways. I just need it just so that I just need to build this so that I can get some loot drops. So let's get ourselves 2 more buckets of water. Ah, oh dear. No. So we will need to do, well, what we will need to do is we'll need to grab 2 buckets of water, and then we will need to also grab ourselves this right here, and this is not picking up for some reason, probably because of what I'm doing, but I'll need to do something like this. And while we're here, we might as well make this, which is an infinite water source. Oh, is that a water bucket? Wow. So now we have that. We can just get water infinitely. So we need that, and we also need cobble. So we will get that, and we don't need all this cobble. So we can just do this, and then we can just get a few stacks like this, and then we can go down again, and it's super easy, super efficient. And nobody's watching me. Great. So what I will be doing is I will be building something up here, and I do need signs, but I will actually get those for myself. And then what I will do is I will do this. I will create myself a sign here, and then I will create myself one right here. And then he says I'm watching. Okay. So what I will do is I will do this. I'm going to create a sign here, just so that the water does not, so that the water flow does not go down the drain, down this thing. So what I will be doing here is I will be doing this. The water will be flowed down here, and this will be done like this. This will be done like this, so that the enemies can be flown down here. And I will also put this right here, and we don't have another water source, so I imagine we will need to do this similarly, or at least get more wood here. And then I will need more signs, and I will need to build a cobble layer like up here, and not I'll have to mine down, because of course I don't want to die here, because that will stink. And what we will do here is we will build this, and we will do this, and we will have to do this somewhere else, or something like this. Yeah, something like this. Then we can build one like this, and yeah. So we have that. We can do that. And yeah, this is pretty simple. And we can actually just make one like this, so that we float down. And Colin says, how many of these things I needed for the Stone Age book thing? We still have a long way to go, Colin. So you don't have to worry. So now we can do it like this. Can we get this? Oh, I almost died. Come on, we don't want to die here. We don't want to die here. We don't want to die here. Jeez. Jeez, this is risky. And we'll just do this, and yeah. So the signs are here to block off the water. And now what we need to do is we will need to build this up 3 layers high. And I'm very close to dying here. And this is very risky. I must be saying to myself, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am surviving, which is good. And I'm being careful, not dying here. Then we can just do this, which we can just create more stuff, and we can do what we normally do. And we do need another layer, or another top layer of cobblestone, because we need to spawn Endermen. And remember, guys, that Endermen will only fit in like 3 block gaps, or 3 block high gaps. So that's why we need to do this. And yeah, are you going to spawn monsters soon? If so, which one and for what reason? So I can actually spawn all monsters in this, but the main monster that I need to spawn is Enderman, because they can make vacuum hoppers, and they can make elevator blocks, which it will help me get up and down. You will see that in a second, actually. So that's why I'm going to create this. So I will also need to go and do this. Yeah, I know it's lame, but whatever. And trust me, monsters will spawn here. I knew that beforehand. They do spawn. So if you guys didn't already know that, they spawn from there. Luckily, that was not. How are you making them? I'm not making the monsters. I'm spawning them in through this thing. So if we go into game mode, and I can't type this. If we go into game mode SP, dang it, cheats. If we do this, and this should be not lit up. Okay. Okay, good. So, there's no darkness in here, but we still need to do this. So, what I will be doing instead of doing this, is I will do this, and I will place a slab so that the light does not interfere with the mob farm. So, yeah. It'd be better to do it like this, so that when they spawn down there, we can, of course, kill them. Or, we can always do it like this, too, where I can kill them down here. So, we have a fully established mob farm. Now all we need to do is we need to do this, and then I will go up, and we need to get cobblestone right away. Or no, not cobblestone. We need to get apples right away, because we need food and we need to heal up and everything. So you guys will see monsters are going to spawn. So once we have that, then we can, of course, do that. But I need to get some food, because I'm almost dying here. And holy crap, I almost died. Like on so many occasions. So then we need to do this. And then we need to do this. And then we also need this crook. And we have apples. Great. We can now start to heal up. And we're about halfway through. And unfortunately, we can't heal up yet. Can you control what mobs spawn? Is it or just randomized? The mob spawning is randomized, by the way, guys, and not through a mob spawner. However, I will probably use a mob spawner for like pigs and stuff, but not for monsters. But they do spawn often down in the caves, and I do not want that in there. Trust me, I don't. So, let's go into peaceful mode so they don't spawn in there. And now, what we need to do is we need to hook this, get the hook here. And I don't have the stuff here. So, what we'll do is I will make myself a sword, because that's the proper thing to do. And I'll just make it out of stone real quick. And then we will go down here and spawn them. What more in the book do you have to complete? So, there's like several... Well, I want to clarify this to you guys. The whole book has more stuff. Has like chapters and sections. So you guys don't actually realize how many sections there are. But for the section I'm completing called the Stone Age, I still need to do stuff. And that's totally fine. And we're not even nearly complete yet. We're not complete yet, I know. So that's what's happening, basically. So now we have the top of the light lit up. Now, I don't know if this in there is all lit. Let's go into game mode SP. Let's check this out. This is all lit up. All lit up. Okay, so now we can just go back into game mode 0. I typed that wrong. Game mode 0. And now what we can do is we can do this. We can just mine down here, get ourselves some stuff, and we can spawn this here, and then yeah, we're pretty much good to go. So now we have that. They will spawn, but not from there. We will check the map, of course, but what we will do is we will do this, and I will go back up here. And I know this is super slow, but you'll see how many monsters will fill this thing. Because when you're in a void, the monsters have nowhere else to go except right down there. So that means that we'll have more monsters. And that's how it's going to be. So let's sprint this real quick. Now, let me show you the rest that we have here. So, oh, I forgot. So, in here, in the Stone Age, we still have to make a dark room. We have already done that. Since this was technically a second layer, when do you think you'll finish? Do you mean the stream or the whole book? Stream. Oh, I'll be done very quickly. So, I built a second layer, and I did not do this yet. I do need an iron. I do need an iron spike to do that. So, now let's check to see if we have this. So I don't know if mobs are in here, or it's probably a normal. Just me. There are stuff down here. I know there's stuff down here. I could have done it right. I think I did it right, though. Assuming that I have everything down here. I should just make a ladder. I should have done that, right? Right? Yeah. So, yeah, we have monsters down here. So now we have the stuff that we can get, and they're all in here. They just haven't gotten down to this. So you guys will see that they will drop down here, and I'm sure that they will just be pushed down into this. And that just means that we need to just wait. But we have this mob farm done. They just have not really. How did the octopus thing get spawned in? Probably because we have water. So we have a zombie here. So what we can do is we can actually do this, and we have plenty of monsters here. And we also have plenty of other stuff here too. And we have Inferium Essence. This is super nice, guys. And I will also place another thing over here. And I will need this, and I can't seem to get it. Oh, there we go. And this will be eventually be redone and everything, you know, like normal. So we have almost all the sides around except for this part. So there are still monsters in here, but we still need to wait here. So we'll just wait here until there's another monster, until another monster spawns in. I think a better solution would be doing this, because it won't be as hard. And those stupid spiders just annoy the crap out of us. Stupid spiders. What are you guys doing? See guys, we can kill these guys, and we can get the loot, assuming that we have everything. And I might have to, you know, do this and get the loot. And yeah, not everything is successful because we can't really get this. But you guys can see that we at least have a successful farm, right? Right? Good. So, depending on what we got, what we have so far, we're super lucky. Like we are. And I wonder if we will also have Endermen jump around, teleport to places. No, they won't. How will you? They will not. They will not teleport when they can't see me. They can't see me when I have this cobblestone slab in the way. So that's why. And I can kill them. There's just not enough Endermen just yet. And I will do stuff like auto collection and whatnot. And yeah, you'll see. You guys will see what I mean. You guys will see what I mean. But for now, we don't have a lot that we can do. So yeah. I promise I will get an Enderman. We actually need 2 Endermen to spawn. And we can actually get Ender Pearls from the loot bags, which spawn from monsters. So that's the other way that we can get ourselves some crazy Ender Pearls. So that's why we can do that. So now we have that. We can make ourselves another crook because we need more food. And then we don't have any, so we're probably just gonna... We can probably just do this. And then we can just do this. Don't worry, guys. We'll get a new keyboard soon, but for now we can't do that. And we have 2 apples. Nice. This is not the best of loot, honestly, but who cares? And what we can actually do right now is we can do a drying rack. Not the oak pillar. How do you do this? Okay, the drying rack. We need slabs, right? Who's that outside your window? No one. Huh, I'm just messing with you. Oh, jeez. Drying rack. We can actually use this to get ourselves some food. So now if we do this, we can dry this out and then we can get ourselves some meat. But you guys will see that later. Hopefully this will work anyways, because I don't know how this is, and the process does take a little bit of time. An interesting fact, in Sky Factory, Craner calls those over there meat poles, and yeah, not that funny, I know. Let's see what we have in the mob farm. So, we have a ton of monsters here. And, yeah, pretty sweet, I must say. Oh! Look who spawned down here! Idiot. Oh, I almost killed him. Oh, jeez. Trust me. They're just coming. Just coming for more loot. Okay. Are you kidding me? I might need to upgrade my base a little bit, but of course, that's gonna be fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need more food down here, and yeah, I told you. Yeah, Colin. Go and mess yourself with the times, will you? I don't know. The Enderman will teleport. You were right, Colin. I don't know. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's just really hard. You're welcome. I will get revenge. I promise you I will. Now, let's see how much percent this is at. This is at 50%. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this. And let's see what we get. Of course there are no Endermen, but there's monsters down there. And why does that squid have googly eyes? Oh my gosh. Squid, nobody likes you. Get out of here. And how much do we have here? We have a creeper. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. No. No. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, okay. God. My mob farm. Gone horribly wrong. Gabe, why does Gabe have a weird voice? I don't have a weird voice. I'm just stressed. Because they killed me. Oh, good job. Creeper blew you up. Wow, thanks a lot, Colin. You dirty weirdo. Let's kill this guy real quick, because I don't want to deal with him. And I don't need this right now, so we'll just save this for now. And we can just take care of this. So let's kill this. Let's kill this. And we'll do this. That's good. Get the stone sword. There we go. And your trap. Yo! Can we get this Enderman? Do you think we can get this? I think we can. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Good. And is there an Enderman? You have 4,000 cobble and you decided to make a wooden sword. So clap for you. Well, I died. I was in an emergency, Colin. Yeah. Colin's just being... Is it just me or is it just Colin just being a jerk? I think he's trying to be a jerk. I know. I know what you're thinking. It's slow crap. Dang it. Screw you. I don't need to talk to you. So, we might as well just get this guy real quick. Right? Yay, Ender Pearl. Okay. So it looks like this thing just doesn't want to work. I'm having fun. You're having fun. It's just all fun. Yeah, whatever. So it looks like we need to work out our strategy a little bit better. But we did get an Ender Pearl at least, so we can start on doing more of this stuff. And I should probably keep working on that. And I do not, unfortunately, have the necessary materials, so we will have to wait here. Okay, we have plenty of wood. That's good. Where are your parents? You're literally sitting here for hours. I haven't heard a single Gabe get off the computer or anything. Let me tell you, my parents are away right now at a company party. And they would not bother me at all. Like, they would not. Just saying. Ah, dear. So now if we do this, now I need to go to your house. No, you don't. You don't need to go to my house. Nobody needs to go to my house. No one. Not a single person. There we go. Wood spikes. Good. Jeez. Jesus. Silly Colin. Silly Colin. Chicks are for kids. Oh, wait, no. I'm just having too much fun right now. Two deaths already. Good goodness. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Just a little. Sorry, just a little oopsies for me. I'm sick of your... I'm a kid, so the joke's on you. Wow. You know what? I should not be in creative mode. And Colin's technically not a kid. He's a quote-unquote younger young adult. But yeah, he thinks he thinks he's a little kid. But trust me, he's not. Wait, no. There's nothing happening. Oh, here, okay. So, lesson learned. We should probably find a way to make this better. I know. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say that. Oh my gosh, Con. Oh wow, 3 hours. So now we should wait. Now, if we had this automated, sure, this would be pretty OP as heck, but we don't have that. And yeah, technically we can create that, but for now we don't. Now, this is a meat pole. Monster jerky. Ooh! Food. Oh. Bullcrap. That's bullcrap. I got nothing. Ugh. Food. Oh, goodness. Can we search up food? How about hunger? Nothing. But nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just spinning this up for your convenience. Good. Kill that guy. You still have to be careful, guys. There still can be some luck, like some unluckiness to it. Now, if there's a skeleton, let's say, then it's not going to be as much of a problem. But that's more of a problem if you have a creeper by your side. So, let's do this. Don't worry. I will have a sort of... How long it's been? It's been 3 hours and 2 minutes. Wait, why am I using again? I'm using a stone sword. Wow. Hello, spider. You're trying to be a jerk to me. I know. I know. And by the way, guys, it's only been like 3 hours and 2 minutes, so this is okay. Jeez, that was a lot of health. Oh. Oh, wow. Loot. Sweet loot. Three and a half hours. This was not 3.5 hours, by the way. This is more like this much. I should probably use this for a while because this witch is so annoying. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And now we should place the spike down here, and then we should go and put the cobble down here and place this down here. And we also have our first potion of healing. This is great. This is great. So, really, I think we've done a lot in today's stream. Don't you think, guys? Don't you think? I think we have. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too, because this was really fun. And we've done well, not we, but I've done a lot. And I'm glad that I could do this with you guys. And I know it's super late, but this is fun. Super fun. So, yeah. You need to eat, I know. I don't need to eat dinner, but I need to eat in Minecraft, I know. So, let's do this. How much? We have an apple. So, yeah. Not a lot else that we can do right now. And let's do this real quick. Let's put this in here for now. And let's go and do this. And let's get the apples, heal up, and we're actually just at 1.5 hunger, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. So, yeah, let's go to the outro. So, guys, this is going to be the end of my stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this was a ton of fun to put together, and yeah, so I hope you guys had an awesome day, and again, I'll see you guys in the next video, and also subscribe to my channel, and check out my Instagram and Twitter, and also click that notification bell. Bye, guys!